Well, we've turned our form around a little bit, and the board are absolutely pumped with how I'm going. A plus. Supporters, on the other hand, only a C plus. They're really disappointed about not getting the better of our rivals, Rochdale. Everything else is sort of satisfied with the board. The supporters have a lot more expectations of you, and they seem to be quite fickle. So, yeah, hopefully we can get past Walsall in the first round of the FA Cup today, because we really, really need some cash. Big time. Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back, episode 14 of Oldham to Ohm. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button on there as well. And yeah, it just helps push the video out to more people, lets them know what's happening here. Anyway, as I said, I've played thing about a good 8 or so games. Finances are in the bin, which is not good. We are well under the wage budget, which is nice, but yeah, $500,000 in debt. Projection though is looking good. By the end of this season, we will be... We're getting there, so I mean, can't really complain too much there. Since we left you after that Crawley Town game, we then lost 4-0 to Hartlepool, who were literally second bottom of the table. We just got blown out of the water. I don't know what happened. We did have to play Lucas Coverland in goal as Magnus Norma cut his hand. But, I mean, he had a 6.8. It wasn't that bad. So, Doncaster... game came in, I played Norman, and he was terrible too. I rang some changes, and we were bad. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. So I made some more tactical tweaks. I took off the dribble less thing, and that seems to have made a big difference. I was just thought if we had dribble less on, we would get more passes in and be a bit more passy, but hasn't worked. Made a couple of other tweaks as well. We then had to get penalties to get through Hartlepool in the pizza trophy for another low turnout for the crowd. We then have been on a really good run of form, culminating in there's that 3 wins, a draw, and another win. Beat Harrogate 4-2, Morecambe 3-2, Crewe 2-1, Gillingham drew with Gills 0. They are bottom of the table, so I don't know how that happened. And then just recently, a Terence Carter brace has seen us go past Grimsby. We've got 14th place Mansfield today, and then Walsall, who are top of the Vanarama National League in the FA Cup first round. Now, we want to get to the third round and get a good tie, because, yeah, we need that cash. We sit 8th at the moment, just out of the playoffs on goal difference. Terence Carter has 11 goals. Ockenbriar here from Cambridge United, he is a goal-scoring machine. 19 and 19. Wow, he looks pretty damn good. What? Is he transfer listed? Add him to the shortlist, and let's get a scout report on him. Scout player. Oh god, yeah, and scouting has been a nightmare. So I needed. Where are we? Just getting sidetracked here. Look at this. We've got 1 chief scout, and I've got 2 scouts. I wanted more, and so I was like, hey, can we have more scouts? And the board was like, yeah, sure, go for it. Excellent. And I was like, sweet. Put out an ad for a scout, and then they came back and went, no, yeah, we're going to cut the scouts. So we now are not allowed a chief scout. We are only allowed 1 scout, but obviously they're still here, so they still sit here, but I can't get any more scouts, and it's killing us. I can't scout players quick enough with 3 scouts. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Anyway, let's get into this Mansfield game. Teams for today is Norman in goal, Brockbank at right back, O'Connor, Roberts, and Couto. Haven't been too impressed with Anthony O'Connor. He hasn't been playing great, unfortunately. Hottie, we've swapped him down that deep line playmaker role, and he seems to be playing quite well there. Jones getting him a little bit further forward, I guess, in that ball-winning midfield role. Dowling, Matthews, Luamba, who's been in great form, and Carter Amari Patrick hasn't been playing the best at the moment. As you can see, a 6.46 in his last 4 games. Other than that, Josh Robinson has been absolutely amazing. You can see here, 8 starts, 6 off the bench, 3 goals, 1 assist. Good average rating as well for him, so really happy. And Featherstone and John Rooney are unhappy that they are not getting the game time. And, I mean, John Rooney is 32. Thought it might happen. Nicky Featherstone, once again, not my signing, but 9 games in 6 games. So, anyway, trying to just get that young sort of the younger players sort of through at the moment, because you do have quite a good quality crop of young players, and they have been getting a fair bit of game time. Vontae Williams, Brian Waugh. We've actually got Harry Vaughan on the bench, and you see Vontae Williams and Brian Waugh there as well. So it is good to see those guys really, trying to push into the first team, which is good, because that was also my promise to the team at the beginning of the year, that we'll play younger players, which is like literally my promise every single season in every single save I have. Anyway, let us get the game kicked off against Mansfield. We've got our first highlight, and is a Mansfield free kick. Hawkins now finds Perch. Johnson back to Perch, tries to go over the top. That's a good ball. Ward's steaming on this. Can he get it into the middle? Roberts nicks the ball off him nicely. And Jones finds Luamba, who's already picked up a yellow card. And so has Kuto. We pick up so many yellow cards. I keep saying Carter now coming out wide. Tries to put it across the goal, but he just can't get it there. Good start so far. Perch on the ball now. Boateng goes out wide to Ward. Obviously, he's got a fair bit of pace out here. Ward, whoever that is. Hewitt now. We do like to concede early, as Reece Oates there puts in his first goal of the season. We love to concede early. A lot of the time we go behind. The Harrogate game was 4-2. We were 2-1 down at one point. I was like, come on. But yep, love to go behind. It's what we do. Jones on the ball now, going over the top to Carter, and usually from their first shot on target, which was Mansfield's first shot on target as well for this game. So I don't know how we can stop that. It just seems, something that we do. Dowling, he's in here. George Dowling, his 8th goal of the season. He is a goal-scoring machine from the midfield, George Dowling. If you're playing lower league and you have not signed George Dowling, sign George Dowling and play him as a central midfielder on attack. Look at him right up here, getting forward and just booshka. Good stuff. And halftime, very, very even. It was probably, that one shot on target again, but we are looking the better team. Our XG here through the roof. Have we got a little momentum chart or something? I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, let's head into the sheds here. Point the fingers, keep going. We can win this if we work hard as a team. I've been team talks as well. I've been trying to avoid, we're going well, keep it up, and just been saying, let's dig deeper, let's get this result, blah, blah, all those kinds of things. More encouragement kind of talks rather than sort of the praisey type here, as we will demand some more. As it is Mansfield now with Ward using that pace he's got. Comes back, Hewitt has a pop, and it goes. Jones is looking a little bit tired. Luamba's not playing great either. Jones on the ball now. Captain has a pop. Oh! Would have been an absolutely fantastic goal if he had scored that. Thought we had a corner coming. We do. It is going to be Benny Kudo to take it. Whips it in, and we get there. Anthony O'Connor, his first goal of the season. That's good for him. I did say he hasn't been playing that great, but it's good to see him finally get a goal in that from a set piece. Here it is, Kudo with the corner, nice and high, and O'Connor just gets up ahead of everyone and puts it in the back of the net. And we will look to ring those changes now with the likes of Jones and Carter as well, not playing on Luamba. Luamba's really inconsistent as well, I find. Bring Murray Patrick on for Luamba, for Livy on for Carter, and Harry Vaughan on for Dowling. No, it wasn't Dowling, was it? It was Jones. And we'll push Harry Vaughan there. He's a bit better. Dowling is better in that CM role, but just to sort of even it out there, and Harry Vaughan is a bit more of an attacking player. Give the team talk, point the finger, go and make an impact. A lot of experience here, and obviously Harry Vaughan, 19. Want to give him a bit more game time, get him to develop a bit more. I didn't quite do that at the beginning of the season. I was playing a bit of Rooney and Featherstone and sort of actually gone, you know what, it's probably better to play Harry Vaughan, give him the game time, and hopefully let him develop as best he can. It is Mansfield on the ball now. They are looking to get back into this game with an equaliser, but Patrick, good pressing there. Roberts on the ball now. Hottie. Roberts not playing as well this year as he did in the National League. League 2 could potentially be his ceiling, which would be a Unfortunate for him. It could just need a year to settle here. Ball over the top, Norman. And Norman watches that one go over. Like I said, we'll just keep an eye. George Dowling is another one who we are going to take off for John Bostock. We don't want any of these tired players for our FA Cup game against Walsall, which is in a week's time, so they've got player to rest. They've got players to rest. We've got time to rest. Carr now to Oates. As we track back, there's not a lot of Mansfield players in here. It's Johnson. It's Norman. It's 2-2. All right, we have got one more substitution to make. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be left or the right back or Sam Matthews? It's probably going to have to be. Let's bring Vontae Williams on for Harry Brockbank. Now, Vontae Williams, he is reasonably right-footed, so I am training him to play on the right here. I love his pace. He's so fast. And he's been playing really, really well. So, you know, can't knock him. He's sort of taken Murray overtaken for Murray as like the backup left back, but the fact that he can play right back as well is amazing. We're going to demand some more from the boys here, and we're going to chuck into it an attacking personality. Mentality, what's happened here? I don't want that. No. Wait. Confirm. I thought we'd given away a penalty then. We are attacking. Come on. Oh, we've got a free kick. Matthews, come on, mate. Come on. Oh, he's at the post. He's at the post. Oh, he's hit the post. That was it. That was our chance. Mansfield shouldn't have 2 goals here. Looking at that XG. 4 shots on target. That's poor. Magnus Norman. No, I'm a little bit... yeah, I am disappointed with that. Really disappointed. All right, back for the Walsall game. Definitely one we want to win here and get to the second round. A couple of changes to the team. Bostock comes in for Hottie, who is suspended, as he usually always is, and Patrick comes in for Luamba, who had a pretty poor game last time out. We are struggling with the winger. Could be someone we could bring in the transfer window. Actually, now I've got Bostock in here. I'm almost tempted to go... No, we'll leave it like that. Charlie Wellens can play there, can he? No, not really. Does actually limit us. No, I think we're good. We'll leave it like that. Let's get into it. Enough faff. Enough faff. Go to the match. Come on. Got our first highlight, and it is us on the ball. Kudo coming out the left. Getting the ball off of Patrick. Gets the cross in, Carter, and it is cleared. And we go, whoa, that is a huge ball over Bostock. Jones, have a pop. He does. Oh, so close. Callum Jones, the captain there. And that is a really good start. Hopefully we don't concede early like we usually do. Now, Walsall, yes, they're in the National League. They were relegated last year, but they are top as well. I did just check that out quickly before we got into this game. So, you know, there's not a lot of difference between us and them, really. As Evans here for Walsall. And O'Connor on the ball now finds Jones. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor goes long. Matthews has picked up an injury. We're going to have to monitor that. And Brockbank now trying to get across in here. Goes little turn. Dowling keeps hold of the ball. Gets it in. Matthews, have a pop. It's in, Sam Matthews. He gets his second goal of the season. And that may be his, you know, I was going to say first contribution and last contribution, but I'm sure he's done something else in the half an hour. But we are probably going to get him off. He does have that injury, so it will be Luamba to come on for him. Side note as well, when I was poking around the Vanarama National League, Wrexham are 10th. They are really, really struggling to get out of that National League. It is tough. It is tough, I'll tell you that. Henry now with a free kick for Walsall. Norman with a good save. He hasn't been great this season. Average rating last year was a 6.9. This year it's a little bit lower than that. He's conceded 25 in 20 league games. So there are question marks around him, but I think we stick with him for the moment. This is a throw in now for Walsall as we head towards half time. We need to hang on to this lead here. Good stuff, Bostock, but he's lost the ball early, charging through, and if we're not conceding early, we're conceding near half time. I could see that coming, actually. It was coming a mile away. No, don't want to watch it. We go into the Sheds equal, which I'm disappointed that we should have come in ahead. As we tell the boys, I want them to step up and show me what they can do. Terence Carter having one of his poorer games. Dowling now on the ball. Bostock goes back to Roberts. Roberts holds it, finds Jones. I don't want to do a replay either. Ugh. That's too many games. Kuto now pushing forward. Goes for a cross. Terence Carter. Oh, Evans makes a good save. Yeah, I don't want to replay because that's just extra games. We're still alive in the Pizza Cup. I think we've got our game after this against Crewe, where I think as if Villa 21s beat Hartlepool and we beat Crewe, we potentially go through. But I'll be fully rotating for that game because I do not care about that at all. It is FA Cup and League we are focusing on this year as we demand some more from the boys. Come on. And we've got a highlight here. I was going to take off Terence Carter, but we'll see how this highlight plays out now. And it is Kuto trying to thread a pass through there, but unfortunately, it goes straight to a Walsall player. And I'm getting a bit nervous now. But Kuto back on the ball here, and he's lost it. Alpha now pushing forward. Now, I have a feeling this guy, Alpha, we had him on trial and tried to sign him, and he went to Walsall instead. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. All right. It's time to bring on some game changes here. Carter is not having a good game. He will come off. Anyone else? Oh, it's those wingers. Which don't have any more on the bench. We'll leave it like that, actually. Point the finger. Go and make an impact. So that is 2 substitutions. I've got one more substitution round to make for the 5. I hope we can make 5 in the FA Cup. Let's drop this to attacking. Hopefully it doesn't sting us too much. Coming up to the 75th minute, still haven't had another highlight, and it is going to be time to ring some of those changes. I'm going to bring on Vontae Williams for Kuto. He's not having the best, and he is on a yellow card. Callum Jones is tiring in that midfield. Let's bring on Charlie Wellens. And then let's also, as a final substitution, or do we want Sai? Or do we want Brian Waugh? I'm going to go for Sai. He's got a bit more speed. Hopefully that pace can create something down that right-hand side. So we're going to then have to go to Walsall to play this other game. Come on, boys. Demand some more. We've gone attacking. There's about 5 minutes of normal time left, plus regular time. I don't reckon. Oh, we've got a highlight here. It's Walsall with the goal kick, and it is headed to no one. O'Connor on the ball now, tracks back, goes long, and just wayward. And Walsall on the ball now. Alpha, the man who turned us down to play in the National League. Daniels Norman. Oh, that was a good, strong take. Bolivia now, Roberts on the ball, get clearing, Wellens heads forward, Luamba couldn't get it. It is Daniels now for Walsall. Walsall, they can smell blood. That's a good challenge from Luamba. Wellens over the top. Bolivia is one-on-one with the keeper. And he's hit the post. He's hit the post. That was it. That was it. That was it. That was the game. What's the composure on him? 9 composure. Oh my god, that was it. That was the goal. That was it. That should have been. Oh, that was gutting. We now have to play them on a Wednesday, wedged in between. Oh, now we've got Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. So it is games thick and fast. I'm not going to come back for that Walsall game. I am probably going to come back somewhere, maybe, well, that's quite a way. I don't know. I was thinking end of the transfer window, but Bradford is a long way away, actually. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll come back. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you've watched all this way and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, would mean a lot. Smash that like button. Catch you next time. Bye.